So let me get it straight, your GUI sucks and you want to improve. Well, you're lucky, guys. In this video I'll show you 7 cool GUI tips and tools that for beginners that will improve your design. So starting with tip number 1, proper scaling. Around 80% of Roblox players primarily play on mobile, and if you've ever previewed your GUI in Roblox Studio to see what your layout looks like on mobile, let's just say it didn't look good. Well, with the help of Autoscale, Light and Anchor Point Plus plugins you can easily avoid this issue, so here's how. Oh, and I also forgot to say, make sure when using your plugins you select the objects first. Open Anchor Point Plus, you should see this window. Now click the area of the screen your GUI takes place in. If you check set position relative to anchor point, it's basically overrides the position of object relative to the anchor point. Example, anchor point is 0.5, 0.5, so position will be 0.5, 0, 0.5, 0. This means GUI will be positioned in the middle. If you're making joints at a frame, you also need to change anchor point. It's basically the same, just think of the frame like the screen. Now Autoscale Light helps you quickly convert to offset or scale in size or position properties of GUI. Click on scale in size and position options, not offset. Converting to scale is recommended if you want your GUI to be compatible on all devices. Moving on to next tip. Tip number 2, use UI gradients and UI strokes. Whether about color or transparency, UI gradients can really enhance your GUI look way better than before. All you gotta do is insert the UI gradient into your object and mess with color scheme, transparency, offset or rotation until you get something that you like. With UI stroke, just mess with the color thickness or apply stroke. Tip number 3, use themes and sounds. A GUI with interactive user interface can make the experience seem more professional, and the best part about this, although this may look like a first, once you get the hang of it, this will be really easy. People are just lazy to make So first off, you gotta understand tweening properties, aka tween info. Don't worry, we're gonna get through this. So first off, you get duration. Basically, this is how long tween in seconds will take. There's like nothing much to add there. Second, we have easing style. Different easing styles create different speed curves. The duration of the tween won't be affected by the easing styles. They just tell the tween how it is supposed to progress. First, easing duration. This is kinda hard to explain. Imagine car driving the spotlight. There are 3 ways the car can move in. The car starts slow and then speeds up. Out. The car speeds up and then slows down. In out. Car starts slow, goes fast in the middle, then slows down at the end. For repeat count. How many times the tween should repeat? This is kinda self-explanatory. Reverse. This tells you whether the tween will reverse into the starting values once completed. Delay time. Delay in seconds before the tween starts. For example, if you tell tween in the script, it will play after 2 seconds if the delay time is 2 seconds. Of course, if it was like 3 seconds, it will play 3 seconds later, blah blah blah. So now that we got tween info, but what about the actual tween? Hey, so this is how we could actually use tween service. So I have this text right here, and this text transparency is set to 1, and I want it to tween to 0, so it will smoothly reveal. So first off, you define tween service in the script game get service tween service. Local TI goes to tweeninfo.new. I wanted my tween to take 0.5 seconds. Easing style. Enum.easing style. I don't know. Linear. Enum.easing direction. How. You don't even need to know anything below this line. Basically, you just probably need to only know these 3 arguments. They will be very important for tweening. How do you actually call the tween? Let's first off call the text local text equals to script.parent. Tween service create text. First off, this is gonna be the property you want the tween, object you want the tween. Then ti tween info, and then property table. You plot these curly brackets, and then write property of the object you want to tween. So in my case, it's gonna be text transparency, which will tween to 0. So this is my property, and I want it to tween to 0, and then hit play, and also add a little wait. So it won't happen like instantly. So now if we test our game, it should. Oh, that's actually a great suggestion. If you're planning to work with advanced tweens, you can just make tween a variable. So remove the whole colon play, and then let's say local. Let's call it tween equals to tween service colon create ti this and message. So now we can make the tween play, which will make the tween play like I showed you, or tween pause, which will like pause the tween after like certain time, and if you call tween play after this, it will continue from the point you passed it to the ending point of the tween. If you call tween cancel, it will like cancel the whole tween. Basically, it's kind of self-explanatory. It will like revert to starting values. So yeah, I guess that's all you need to know. We're not done yet. If you want to tween position or size of GUI, or even both, Roblox Studio has a built-in tweening made for this. Colon tween size, colon tween position, or colon tween size and position. So I have this frame right here. I have a local script, and let's say local frame plus script dot parent frame colon tween size urim2.new 0.5, 0, 0.1, 0, now pay attention here. The easing direction and easing style has to be in strings. So out linear, how long the tween takes. In my case it's going 0.5 seconds. Whether tween will write an in progress tween, so I'll say true. Callback. A callback function executes when the tween completes. I'll show you in a second. So now if we test our game, look at this, it shrinked. Now about the tween position. If we call tween position, it will do tween like this. Nice. And if you want to tween size and position, you just have to insert two new urim2.new 0.5, 0, 0.1, 0, let's say. And if we put it like this, oh, so the callback function works that you have to put actually a function in here instead of callback, and then let's say print tween completed. Oh my god, what am I writing? So if we now test this game, it's gonna print at the exact time our tween ends. Yeah, that's really all you need to know. It was pretty much easier than the previous chapter. Tip number 4, patterns. Patterns like halftone can really help with your GUI layout. Just search halftone in decals and copy the ID of the one you like. Make sure clip the sentence of your frame is enabled. Then insert image label into your frame, paste the ID you just copied. Then mess with transparency or color to get what you like. Tip number 5, shadows. Go to your screen GUI and make sure it is index A or set to global. Then I'll select this frame and set this index to 2. Then duplicate the frame, drag it into this frame. Now set the size to 1, 0, 1, 0, and in the Y position I'm gonna move it to 0.55 and change it to darker color. Now it looks like this. The shadow is like over the frame which we don't want, so what am I gonna do is change its index to a lower number than this background frame. I'm gonna change it to 1, and boom. Now I have this really cool GUI, looks way better in my opinion. Number 6, background effects. Another simple way to make GUI look great is set background effects. I'm talking about things like field of view or blur. Background GUI effects are used in many popular games like Pet Simulator X or Adapt Me, so why not to make one? I will show you examples right now. So number 1 is going to be blur. So I made this frame right here that opened whenever you click button. So first off add blur into lightning. You can change the whatever you want. I'm going with 25. Make sure night build is turned off. Then in the screen GUI you're gonna actually make the frame appear when you click the button. So local button equals to script.open show. Local frame equals to script.frame. Mouse button on. Click connect to function. Frame.visible equals to not frame.visible. Then we're gonna add blur equals to game.lightning.blur. We're gonna add blur.enable equals to not blur.enable. So let's test this. Yeah, look. It always like enables blur whenever I punch open this when I close it. So now we're going with the second tree, which is the field of view. So just gonna remove this blur because we don't need it anymore unless you want to combine it. So can equals to workspace.current camera. Local tween service equals to game get service. Oh my god. Tween service. Equals to tween info dot new 0.5 seconds, let's say. And we have to mess with this logic in here. So if frame dot visible equals to false, then frame dot not visible equals to true. We just going to create cam ti field of view equals to 50 and play. And else if frame dot visible equals to true, then frame dot visible equals to false. Just copy this line, and I think default for the view is 70. So let's test it how it works this time. Yeah, look, it zooms in and zooms out when I open a closed shop. You can even add blur effect to it if you want to. Last but not least, icons. Icons are one of the most important elements in styling GUI. You can find a lot of them through the store. Also try to custom items such as adding shadows or changing the color. Found a really good plugin for icon. It has like 1400 icons. It is free, and link it down in the description because I feel like it's gonna be really useful. Don't quit right away if you can get your GUI to look good, as GUI is in the most popular games. GUI design takes a lot of practice and nobody really gets it perfect on their first try. If you keep trying, you will get better fast. Also, if you feel like I missed out something, feel free to let me know in the comments. You can also join my Discord server, I'll put the link in the description.